Do I have an audience yet? Hi, good morning everybody. I'm just climbing down some steps, so I'll be with you in just a moment. Oh, the handrails run out and the steps are a bit dodgy. All right, I'll pause here for a second. Hi Dawn, hi Catherine. Oh, who else is here? Sorry. Joanne, hi Joanne. Sarah, hi lovely. Lovely to see you. Hi the other Joanne, both Joannes. Hi Anne. Who else? Catherine, I think. Tish. What did I press? I pressed something. Hi Emily, hi Natalie. Good morning. Okay, so I promised you a sunrise. I should never do that. I should never promise you something, just in case things don't go quite to plan. Google weather promised me bright sunshine today. It rained most of the night. I woke up at 3:30 this morning and it was still tipping down. So I'm afraid it's going to be more of a soft, gentle awakening rather than a dramatic sunrise this morning. But here we are. Look, this is the beautiful bay at Soldiers Point. So I think we're still going to still get something dramatic. Here, look at this. And then over in that direction over there, it's starting to colour up. And I haven't quite worked out which direction from here we're going to get the sun, but I think normally it would come out, normally it would breach the horizon around about where that headland is. That's Yucaba Head. So if I'm going to show you my big pointy finger for a second, that's Yucaba on the northern side of the port, and over here is Tamari Head, which is on the southern side of the port. It's still quite clear, Joanne. It's just that it's cloudy this morning. Let me walk this direction for a moment. Okay, so it's just coming up to 6:10. We're expecting sunrise in about 15 minutes from now. Look at these gorgeous houses. How about this for a spot to live? That wouldn't be too shabby, would it? Wouldn't be too shabby at all. We're going to listen to the soft, gentle lapping of the water. There were kookaburras just as I got out of my car, so hopefully they'll make another appearance. And we'll walk along that pier. Let's just zoom in over there for a second. That's a crow that we're hearing. And we're just getting some corellas starting to come over. Corellas and seagulls. What a noise. What a cacophony. Paging Alfred Hitchcock. So if we can get close enough to show you one, a corella looks a lot like a cockatoo, but it doesn't have the yellow crest on its head. Good morning, seagulls. No, they're shy. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and say good morning to you all. I think it's just turned over. Start time. Good morning, everyone. Hi. I think I know everybody here this morning. Birdies, please be quiet. All right, so for anyone who hasn't met me, I don't think there's anyone here who hasn't met me. Hi Dorley, hi Sarah. My name's Lynn and we're meeting today in a place called Soldiers Point, which is in Port Stephens. And before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we meet today on the traditional lands of the Warramai people and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this selfie bit. I'm not very good at selfies. Let's turn this around. Hi Dorley, lovely to see you. Okay, so we're just going to slowly walk along this lovely beach. We're going to capture the colours of the morning. Sunrise at 11 p.m. Yeah, it is a little weird, isn't it? Although not if you're in, although it's still not sunrise, but I'm thinking Sweden in the middle of summer or something. They get their sunrises at odd hours. Not 11 p.m, but not too long after that. So we had rain last night, as I mentioned. I woke up this morning at 3:30 and it was still chucking it down, as we sometimes say here in Australia. Hi Lethargy, hi Cynthia. So over there, I'm just going to zoom in over there. So we're standing on Port Stephens, and I'm pretty sure I did put a map in the description if anyone wants to see exactly where I'm located. So that pointy headland on the left is called Yucaba Head, and it's on the north side of the entrance to Port Stephens, and on the right is Tamari Head, which is on the south side of Port Stephens. And the reason it's called Soldiers Point, during World War II there was something like 20,000 American troops stationed in Port Stephens and located in various areas, but this was one of the locations where they were housed during that time. So they were here for training for the Coral Sea engagements, and I believe that they were training to land on islands basically around the Coral Sea area. Port Stephens has around about 75,000 people. It's only a fairly small community. It is pretty lovely, isn't it, Dawn? So we have some lovely big eucalyptus trees over here on my left. What's that sign over there about? That's a crow going over top of us that we can hear. What's this one say? Power vessels and personal watercraft prohibited. Oh, okay. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly where we're going to expect the sunrise to occur. But I'm going to start heading back towards the pier and we'll walk out along it, and hopefully we'll be in a lovely spot. No cruise then, no, not right from this spot here, Dawn. And we're keeping an eye out for dolphins. This is dolphin country. There's a reasonable sized pod of dolphins that makes Port Stephens its home. And am I still zoomed in? Just double check that. No, it's all good. Reasonable sized pod of dolphins that makes Port Stephens its home. So we'll keep an eye out, because they just sort of pop up unexpectedly all over the place. Looks like there's rain possibly falling over in that direction. So just above the end of the pier, that looks like rain coming down. I got really lucky about a week and a half ago. I came over here for sunrise and it was just one of the most gorgeous sunrises I've ever seen. Yeah, those corellas aren't coming down close. If they do, I'll be sure to show you what they look like. All right. What a lovely gentle start to the day. A lot different to yesterday, isn't it? Really hot there, is it, Dolly? Yeah, I've been seeing lots of chatter on social media about what an uncomfortable summer you guys are having in the north. We're getting buzzed. Someone took a photo of a whale just over there on my right. Over there is Nelson Bay and Shoal Bay. Someone took a photo of a whale inside the port a couple of days ago. I think it was a southern right whale. How exciting. Oh, that's just too uncomfortable, isn't it, Dolly? Awful. Could just paddle my feet in the water. Yeah, I'm very tempted to, except that I'm going up on the road in a moment, so I don't want to take my shoes off and put them back on again. And the water temperature is still quite cold. And I'm basically chicken. There's a cloud sitting very low on that hill over there. I don't know if you can just see it. Above that boat, just slightly to the left, there's a cloud just kind of sitting in that dip between the two ridge lines. Shoes off, pants rolled up. That'll come, that'll happen, Cynthia, I promise you. Let's give it a few weeks. We're about 2 weeks away from spring starting, and the water temperature will start to warm up, and then I'll get a whole lot braver. But I've got a couple of spots in mind that are perfect for shoes off and pants rolled up. I can promise you. I've even been toying with the idea of actually titling those tours exactly that, so that you won't be able to miss them. Right, I'm going to take a nice shot along the length of the pier from down here on the rocks before we go up onto it, which obviously would have been even more impressive if the sunrise was beautiful, but it's still this gorgeous moody colour, isn't it? Okay, the tide's quite high compared with when I was here the other day as well. Let me see if I can get in here. Ah, here we go. This is kind of cool and interesting. Yeah, that's quite a nice shot there, isn't it? Let's zoom in on it. Beautiful. Beautiful, not the dramatic sunrise we were hoping for, but still beautiful. Thanks, Tish. I love angles. I love angles and textures. Thanks, Cynthia. I try to. I'm always on the lookout. Always on the lookout for really interesting and cool places, because that's what excites me. And if it excites me, I know that it's going to be wonderful for you. Okay, climbing up this hillside here. Now the wind's going to come up today. I think just after I finish my tour, we're going to get some wind coming up. And there's just some people out on the pier at the moment, so we'll go to the side of it first. I really wish we could get underneath the pier. I really like those shots looking along the, what do you call them? The poles. Like the famous shots of surfing at Huntington Pier. I really like getting down low and looking along the length of the pier from underneath. Okay. We're going to come back here. We're going to come back here another day. There's a pelican. I'm going to come back here when there's a beautiful sunrise. Definitely going to bring it to you. Google promised me a beautiful sunny day today. Made no mention of cloud at sunrise. But that's okay. It's still gorgeous. Look at the colour. And good morning, Mr. Pelican. We're hearing different birds now. We're hearing the rainbow lorikeets. Okay, let's go out along this pier. There's still some people up there, but that's fine. That's okay. I'll just let this fellow finish taking his photos first. Good morning.
Hi.
Are you finished taking photos?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You sure? I don't want to get in front of you.
No, that's all right.
Okay. I love this shot. I love this shot so much. Let's zoom in on it. Look at this. I love this. Fantastic. Who had the sheep? I think I saw something on Facebook about sheep. Oh, that was John, wasn't it? That's right. John was showing us sheep. I didn't actually manage to get on his tour, but I saw something about it. He popped up briefly on my tour yesterday, but I don't think he stayed long. I got the sense he was there right at the beginning, but didn't stay long. It's always lovely to see other guides on your tours. It just shows that you're supporting each other, which is, I think, a really, really good endorsement. Ilkley Moor, that's right, I did see that. Yep. I didn't actually see the tour, but I saw some photos from it. I just love the angles, interesting lines that places like this present. Where'd that pelican go? He must have taken off. Alright, now we're going to very carefully, it's quite slippery on this pier this morning, we're going to very carefully go down these steps. I'll find something to hang on to. So the timber's quite slippery because of the rain last night. Ooh, I actually did nearly go then. Careful. Yeah, that's real slippy. I don't think I'll go any further than that. Oh, someone's caught something and then just left it there. I wonder why. The colour's starting to shine, glow on the water. Hi Dolores, lovely to see you. Yeah, they are pretty cool, aren't they, Cynthia? Okay, but I'm not going to go any further. I was going to go down to here, down to the bottom platform, but I've already almost lost my footing from underneath me twice on the slippery timber here. So let's get back up and have a look at the reflection again. It's really pretty. But I've got a feeling that our sun should be in this direction here. And there's a very, very slight pink glow right where that very, very thick, dark bank of cloud is. Let's go up the top where all these fishing poles are, very carefully. This timber's so slippery. I'm being very careful here. Okay. Oh, look at this sky. How gorgeous.
Beautiful place, isn't it?
Ah, it's gorgeous. Do you mind being on camera? Are you okay?
No, all good.
I'm going to show you this fellow's out here. Are you having any luck?
Oh, I got a little tailor a couple of hours ago, but it's got pretty quiet. My other half keeps on getting hooked up to a good one, but yeah.
They're just not hanging around, huh?
Yeah, not much doing, but
Beautiful morning though.
awesome.
Something I just saw. Oh, look, there's a dolphin out there.
Dolphins out there, yeah.
There's dolphins out there.
Yeah,
Let me.
right here, like only 10 metres out, not long.
Okay, do you see that just out there, right in the middle of the frame? There's a dolphin. Yep, there it is. Oh, I didn't promise you a sunrise, but I said there was a chance we might see dolphins, and there he is. Come back up again. Come back up again. Where'd he go?
It's really good, that mountain over before. Right at the top, it had a bit of smoke coming right out, like looking like a volcano. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, when the sun first come up.
So beautiful. Even when the sun's not here to make an appearance, it's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, to be honest, this is the first I've laid eyes on it. I've never been here before. My other half came here a lot as a kid.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, said we used to play going that way. Yeah, this is great.
Oh, it's beautiful. So where do you live?
We're at Walls End.
Oh, Newcastle.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yep. So it looks like that dolphin's gone down again for a bit. They can stay under, I think about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that. Might be longer, I'm not sure.
A lot of foodie for them, that's for sure. There's
Yeah.
so many squid here this morning.
Squid, really?
Yeah, everywhere.
So you can actually see them, can you?
Oh yeah, they're easy to see when you've got a torch on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's looking a bit dark down there at the moment, but let's see if we can see anything down through. Oh no, we could see the seagrass.
I see some fish down here off that seagrass. There's one down there now, you can sort of see him flashing about.
It's quite clear, but it's the surface of the water is a bit rippled. So
There's going to be because there's a bit of rain around.
yeah. All right, good luck.
Quiet. Yeah, I need it.
Oh really, Dawn? Yeah, Wallsend is a suburb of our Newcastle, which is just about, 3/4 of an hour. We were down in Newcastle yesterday, you might have seen the photos I posted. It's about 3/4 of an hour drive from here. Something is under the surface of the water just over there as well, just made a ripple. I'm keeping an eye out for that dolphin coming back up again. Now, I don't want to jerk the camera too much. If I spot something, I'm not going to be whizzing across to see it. So we need to move very gently for you guys. I've been to Hadrian's Wall. Richard walked a short section of it. I think I was feeling, it's a long time ago, it was more than 30 years ago. I think I was feeling a bit off that day, so I decided to let him go and wait for him. All right, that dolphin has not resurfaced. But I think they can swim underwater for a fair time. Look at the mist over there. Dolphins?
Yeah, they're a long way out though.
To the left or the right of the boat?
To the left. See out towards that buoy out further, it's about 2/3 of the way out. See there's one?
Okay, we're going to try zooming in and see if we can catch them. Apparently there's a few over this way. Your eyesight must be better than mine.
Yeah, yeah. Spotted a few just now.
Alright, so let's see if we can see any ripples on the surface of the water out this way. It's lovely looking at this morning glow anyway, even if we don't see them.
Yeah, that's beautiful. There's one.
Oh, there's one, just between the two poles here.
Another one at the back.
Yep. Are you seeing? There we go, there's one. Alright, just keep focused this way for a little while. I think I saw another one, but it's a little far off.
Oh, you're out there, really?
Yep, there we go, there's one. How wonderful. Oh, there's another one. Yep. Ah. I tell you what, they've got the life, haven't they? They've got the life out here. All right, I'm going to make my way back along the pier, which means I need to zoom out again first. There we go. Did you see any of you get a glimpse of those 2 or 3 dolphins that were just out there? Natalie, you did? Wonderful. So over there we've got this blue building. There's a coffee shop on the top floor. Richard and I went up there and had coffee there the other day. There was an art class running while we were there. Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad you all got to see. So beautiful. So then along this stretch of beach here, you might be able to see my little red car is just parked over there in under the trees. Along this stretch of beach here, it comes out to a point, and then it goes around to a place called Corlette. And Corlette is part of the Marine Sanctuary in Port Stephens. So there's probably about 10 zones that are identified as Marine Sanctuary, which means that there's no fishing, no catch of any kind. And it's really just preserving that area and the grasses and everything to keep the waterways healthy. From here we can actually look down and see some of the seagrasses. And Richard saw a small stingray the other day in amongst the seagrass. He goes out on an inflatable kayak. I've tried it once or twice and I've decided it's not for me. I have a terrible time getting in and out of it. I had grand ideas of delivering tours from the back of the kayak and tried it once. And I just decided, nah, I can't do this. All right, let's have a look at this pier one more time because it makes such a beautiful, beautiful picture, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, I'll go left. I'm going to try something. Okay. Does that work? Maybe. Yes, I think so. I think so, Joanne. I have no confidence whatsoever, but it's more my flexibility abandoned me years ago. I don't fold up as easily as I once did. All right, let's go for a little walk along this stretch of beach, and we'll keep an eye on the sky as we do. It's a nice spot to sit here and look out towards the bay. Kayak tours, I'd love to do it, Dawn. I'm just not the right person. If you'd asked me 20 years ago, I would definitely have been in it, but I just can't do it anymore. Sadly, I think self-realization and adaptability is the name of the game. It's a gorgeous eucalyptus tree here. Beautiful bark. Wouldn't be a Lynn tour without looking at some bark, would it? Oh look, there's a couple of rainbow lorikeets. Let's see how close I can get to them. Now, where are they? There they are, right in the centre of the frame. It's unusual for them to be sitting still. That's as close as I can get to them using this app. Good morning.
Seen any koalas?
Oh, do you normally?
Yeah, there is some here sometimes. Yeah.
Whereabouts do you normally see them?
Generally on the tree at the corner.
Oh, really? Okay.
They haven't been around too much lately. Yeah.
They're normally only here every second day.
Yeah.
Every second day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for the last 6 weeks they haven't been, because it must be when they're having their babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
You got-
koalas every second. I've got people here from the UK and,
right,
and
yeah.
America. I mean, to show them koalas out in the wild. We're going to
Yeah.
come back every second day, guys.
You know the other side?
Yeah, Sunset Beach.
Yeah. Well, near the block of toilets, there's usually one hanging around there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
anyone sitting there, just
ask
ask
them
them.
and they'll tell you. Yeah.
Ah.
We saw one last week there.
What, near the sculpture walk? Near where the marina is?
Yeah, but after the end,
Yeah.
Okay.
parkers.
Yeah.
No, because I had English friends
Yep.
from watching soccer, and I said, "You see anyone here? Just ask them." And they walked past this bloke sitting there, and I went up to him and said, "Have you seen a koala?" He goes, "Yeah, there."
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
It's
guys.
not where,
Oh,
it's not where the marina is. It's further up.
oh, further
Where
out to the end of the
yeah,
point.
Where the
Parkers.
block of toilets is, and it's around that area. So, but you've got to have good eyes.
Okay, yeah, you do. You got to have great eyes. Thank you so much for that. Oh, guys. Oh, all right, okay. I'm on a promise now, aren't I? They are really hard to spot. But they just said, "Oh, look, you got to check one of these. Maybe we should go and have a look, just for, you know." Hi, good morning. Just for the hell of it, maybe we should just go and have a look at this tree here that they said there's usually one in every so often. Which tree would that be, I wonder? There's a couple of big ones just here. We literally walked right underneath. All right. So what you normally do is you look on the ground and you see if you can see their poo. That's the best way to have an indication of whether there's anything up there or not. But this is the tree I think they're talking about. I'll have a quick look on the ground because I was walking the other day and we saw some poo on the ground, and we stood and we looked and we searched in the branches above, And we didn't see any furry butts up in the tree. I can't see any scat here at all. But that's the tree I think that they're talking about up there. If you spot a furry butt, sing out, won't you? All right, I am going to have to. I was planning that tour anyway, because there's a sculpture trail. You might have seen the two Gillian Mark sculptures and the dolphins that I posted a couple of weeks ago. And I've just been trying to formulate in my mind the best way to go about delivering a tour over the other side. Sunset doesn't work too well for me in terms of time zones, because a lot of you guys are asleep. Koalas, dolphins, pelicans, yeah, absolutely. I'm just waiting to see them. The dolphins and the pelicans I see all the time. Dolphins I see occasionally, but I just have to see these koalas. I've got to see them. I won't be happy until I've seen them. I think I'm just going to have to camp down there at that point. So I'll take my pillow and my quilt and my umbrella and camp down there. All right, the sun's coming out. Look at this. Yeah, absolutely, everybody. I would be so happy. I would be so happy if I actually got to see one. I am starting my volunteering at the Koala Hospital next Thursday. I won't be able to photograph from there. Photography is not allowed unless I get into a conversation with somebody and talk to them and convince them that we can do this in a caring and sensitive way, and gain some awareness for the hospital. Otherwise, just taking photos inside the hospital is not permitted. So we're just going to have to be patient and see if there's anything that I can manage. Come and camp with me, Natalie. I'm just going to zoom in on that. The sky's looking beautiful over there right now. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's people doing serious work. So gratuitous filming just for, the sake of Instagram is really not welcome. And I can totally understand that. So as I said, we just need to be patient and sensitive and see if there is a way that... But it is also attached to a commercial koala sanctuary that has accommodation and visitors coming through. So I might have an opportunity to film within the sanctuary, hoping I don't have to pay an entrance charge since I'll be on the inside. Anyway, so this is the other beach. And up on my right is that coffee shop I mentioned. It's part of the sailing club. Sorry about all the bins. Okay, I'm going to... How long have we been going? Still got about 10 minutes time I allowed. Okay, I'm not sure about this though. I think this is going to be really slippery. I'm going to find another way to get down to the sand. We're not going to risk my feet going out from underneath me and ending up on my butt. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm excited now. Because you see koala signs everywhere around here. You know those ones, roadside ones, be careful of whatever animal. And I'm constantly looking. And we know that there's a couple of places where there are populations. But to have an actual confirmed location and an almost guarantee. That's just so exciting. Are you loving this? I'm loving it. Look at this. Let's get down low and get a shot of this fallen tree with a line of trees behind it. I know I'm not bringing you, really exciting, heart-racing stuff. I'll leave that to the other guides to do that. Thanks, guys. And look out here now. Love it. It turned out good, even though it started off. Oh, it's not disappointing. I'm not going to call it disappointing. I think it was beautiful in just a different way. And we saw dolphins. Yay! Thanks, Charity. Have a look at these houses. They literally spill out onto the beach. I wonder how much you'd pay to live here. I wonder how much a house here would cost. Oh, look at this. Look at this, look at this. The reflection in their window. Oh, I think you'd be paying a fair bit for these houses. Charity? Thanks, Dawn. Look at that. I'm getting a funny twitch. Like the app's struggling to decide what to focus on. And the magpies are turned up. Go and go again, guys. I'll keep quiet for a moment. There we go. Did you hear them? What a beautiful place. Oh, and now here we go. I'm going to blind you for just a second and we'll turn away because it's just too bright. But it's literally glowing on these houses. You're a bit blurry, are you? I'll try zooming in and out again and see if that fixes anything. I've noticed that the chat seems slow to me, like your chat seems just slightly behind me. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, we're functioning. All right, I think I might turn around. This house is called the Boat Shed. We'll head back towards my car and I'll finish up there, and then we will have been going for about 45 minutes. It's looking like it's going to be an absolutely glorious day. I won't walk the entire length of this. We'll do that another time. But as you can see, this place delivers. When it's a beautiful sunrise, this place is the place to see it. So I'm definitely coming back here. Okay, no problem, Joanne. I'm happy that you're all enthralled as much as I am. And I'm happy that I can take you to places like this. Any more sign of those dolphins, I wonder? There's a fella just about to walk past, so I'll just scooch past him so that he's not in frame for too long. Good morning. And I've identified 2 or 3 other places that I intend to take you to. We're doing the sand dunes on Monday. The big one. So I'll start at it's a lookout with dramatic views over the ocean, rocky gorge, inlet type of place. We'll walk along the coastline for about 15-20 minutes and then we'll end up at the Southern Hemisphere's largest sand dune. It's quite impressive. Oh, you're not going to go all the way down under the beach, are you? This thing's spraying water. I think I can go around this way. Okay. So that's on Monday. There's a lovely beach very close to where I live. I haven't decided if I'm going to walk down to it or where I'm going to start from, but it will be very similar to this, just walking along a beautiful beach. And about 40 minutes away from where we're living at the moment is a place called the Tilligary Habitat. And it's another koala habitat. We walked around there, we didn't see any koalas. We did see poos, we did see scat on the boardwalk. But even if we don't get to see them, it is a beautiful, beautiful walk. It walks alongside sandy beach, but different to this. Lots of low-hanging paperbark trees that are all sort of hanging diagonally across the beach. It's quite a dramatic section of coast. Very beautiful. Apparently there's 3 or 4 koalas, so the chances of seeing them are like winning the lottery, I think. But there are echidnas in there as well, so fingers crossed we may get to see something. I've just got to plan that one. Kookaburra. It was just briefly. Now the big one that is going to cost money, so I just need you guys to tell me if you think it's a go or not. I'm thinking about joining a tour that drives over the sand dunes. I first of all need to talk to the tour company and ask them if they are agreeable to me live streaming. I don't know what the signal's going to be like out on the sand dunes. It's not too far from civilization, but you just never know. In Australia, our coverage outside civilization, outside places where people live, can be fairly sketchy. But I'd love to take you driving over the sand dunes and down onto the beach. I think that would be rather magnificent. So that's the one I'm working on. That's going to be the big one. And of course, working out how we get to see koalas. So lots of things planned. And I've got no Wi-Fi at home. So researching. If it sounds like I don't know very much about the area, it's because I don't get to spend much time online researching. I literally come out here and what I see is what you see. So that's it. That's what's coming. And of course we're doing our forest bathing again tomorrow. We're going to try the same location as last week. There's absolutely no reason why it should be dodgy. So we're going to try it again. I need everyone to cross their fingers for me that it's going to work out. And if it fails, well, we just won't go back there again. Simple as that. All right, so there we go. We're back at the pier. Love a trip to the sand dunes? I reckon it'll be amazing. I have driven on sand on a previous holiday. Actually, 2 previous holidays I've driven on sand. I've been to Fraser Island a couple of times. And it's so much fun. It really is so much fun. So I really want to make it happen for you. I think you're going to love it. Okay, that's me done. Did you enjoy it? You're very welcome, Natalie. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad we had such a lovely tour this morning. It was just gorgeous, even without the sunrise. So, yeah, fabulous. And here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around again because we really get to see Tamari Head and Yucaba Head. Now that the sun is up, there we go. Yucaba Head on the left and Tamari Head on the right. Beautiful morning. And I know you all are, but just in case some of you aren't, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the notifications button. Stick a thumbs up on the on the tour, on the video. I will make the tour public, the video public, as soon as I get back to the house. And oh, there's the pelican's back again. There he is. He's just landed on the water just there. Coming to say goodbye to you all. And thanks in advance for any generous contributions that you choose to make. I'm always very grateful. All right. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Oh, Louise. Oh, Louise. I was just about to hit the end button. Lovely to see you. This was the sunrise that we had this morning. It wasn't much of a sunrise because there was too much cloud. But there. Everyone say hi, Louise. And if you're not already following Louise on YouTube, make sure you do. I haven't had a chance to get to any of your tours lately, Louise. I've just been frantic, busy with other things. Okay, now I really am going. Great to see you, Louise. Bye, everybody.